everybody, it's Scott O'Mato back for episode 7 of my Heavy Machines Let's Play. And as you saw in the intro, guys, I've got the skeletal outline of this barn done. Basically, all the exterior, a little bit of the interior. I've got quite a bit more to do as far as the decoration. I need to dig out this floor, and then I'm going to use chisel, and I'm going to use a little bit of little tiles, not much in the beginning. To just dress it up a little bit. This is the roof. I built an eye chisel from the chisel mod, and you saw in there that I went through and used the, I believe this is layers one on the concrete to, give it a pretty nice roof look. So it looks pretty cool, guys, I think. We may use little tiles and animate these doors and stuff, but all that stuff will kind of be later. Again, I just think it's a good idea to get our stuff built out. So we're going to move some fields around. I've got a layout now where I'm going to do basically 3 chunks by 4 chunks. So 3 chunks like that, and then 4 out this way, then leave a space in between, and then do another one that's 3 chunks by 4 chunks out this way, and then 1 out here, okay, as well. We'll probably do some stuff around the back. I think that I'm going to have my silos over this way. We're going to have a house here and an implements warehouse there. May have another field back here, maybe a dock type of area, and then I'm going to do the animal farm over in this direction. And that's pretty much what I know so far. I'm building a house up here, which we'll do really soon. That'll be kind of a farmer's market, all right? But we want to start thinking about roads, all right? And, this mod is work in progress, so there's some stuff that is not craftable. And one of the tools that we'll need, called the centrifuge, doesn't appear to be craftable. Nor really have a full texture on it, but it does work, all right? It doesn't have a recipe, and I've checked in the prints or whatever for villagers, and it doesn't appear that they trade for it either, all right? But there is an item called the crusher that does have a recipe, and we'll want to make that too, and I'll try and see if I can make the asphalt from that, because we need to make this asphalt. And there's 3 different kinds. Basically, there's this raw asphalt, and that's what you put in a machine that we'll use. All right, there's a missing texture here for the asphalt mixture, so that may be something that they're working on. It's just like a block if you place it down. It has no texture or shape or anything, no model. All right, but there's asphalt, and then there's compressed asphalt. So you put the raw rubber in a machine called the paver, and it'll make asphalt, and then you use a machine called the roller, and roll over it, and it'll make compressed asphalt, okay? And then we want something to dig with. So I have this mod in here, Builder's Guides, and again, I have a review on my channel about it if you want to learn more about it. But basically, this will help us to get an idea of the road. So I'm going to switch to config mode and put this guy in floor mode, all right? And that's 9, but we want it to be 5, all right? In practicing, I've seen that you could build this thing out by 5. So we want to switch to hammer mode and then pull this guy in by 4. So this would be the road layout, the 5 along here, okay? This should give us enough room to do the front decorations and stuff that I want to do from that, plus enough room in between the fields, all right? We'll do a road out this way, 1 across that way, 1 across the back, 1 goes that way to bridge to the village, and there's a village over there we'll bridge to. So we'll do a series of roads, and then we'll eventually do a road probably out to that other village or close or something. I don't know. We'll see because I also have the ultimate car mod, which makes roads, and I'll probably do a mix of those roads as well. All right, but let's go ahead and get some of the machines made that we want. I'm going to go ahead and make the crusher, and we'll check it real quick. Now, it will do ores and stuff, but it is 4 obsidian, 2 sticky pistons, and then this cone crusher, block of iron, and a regular block. So let's get iron out. Let's get ingots. We'll get a stack of those. Then we'll get blocks of iron. We'll get a few of them because we're actually going to need, I'm going to try to get 4. I might not need that many. But that should get us this guy, the cone thing. All right, cone crusher, capture that, and then get the crusher itself, okay? And so obsidian sticky pistons. Obsidian, 4 of those, 2 sticky pistons. I should have made those, I believe, yeah. Okay, 2 sticky pistons, nice. So get the crusher, all right, and when you put it down, I think it requires fuel, so let's just put it here for right now and check it out. Yeah, it requires fuel. We can give it fuel, or we could hook it up to one of these. I think I'll just give it some fuel to start. Okay, now I do know that in the centrifuge, all right, which again has no recipe to it, so I'm just going to give myself that item. I mean, we may be able to, again, look at the Ultimate Car mod. It has asphalt, and we may be able to, you know, or dictionary the asphalt and then use its process. That would be one option. Another option is some of the machines in Magneticraft or whatever, you know, if we can add recipes to that through Craftweaker or whatever, you know, we may be able to do a machine that'll make it. But for right now, I'm just going to give myself on camera this centrifuge. And again, it doesn't, I don't want 64 of them. It doesn't even have a model much or a texture, right? So we're going to lay it down and it's basically black. And sometimes it's pink when you log in. But it does have the GUI and it will take fuel, all right? It does work. So I've tested that it does in fact work. So let's go ahead and put fuel in it, all right, as well. But I want to see, I need to get some clay. Clay. All right. Let's see what the crusher does with clay. I doubt this will work, but it's worth a try. All right, it just spits it back out at you. So any recipe that it won't do, it just basically spits it right back out. And for me, that goes into yellow back. Okay, so the crusher won't work for that, but the crusher will do ores and such. So if I take and put in some iron I've got somewhere, I think it's in the bag. No, actually, I remember now. I moved it out. Right, it's here. Or it's in one of these guys. Yeah, right here. So let's get a little bit of, let's just say, get this iron. So we've got 10 iron, and it'll crush it and give us dust. That's from the mod. Yeah, okay. Pretty sure. Got fuel. Let's try stone. It definitely crushed in my my tests. So let's see. Let me not put in 64. I have to check that out. Can't really imagine why. I did it in creative. It's got fuel. I have to look that up, but some of the stuff is just work in progress. Now let's see if this guy works. Yeah. All right, this one will work to do asphalt. Now, I don't know if something is maybe putting different recipes in, because it's not this pack that I actually tested the creative for. So I'm not sure. But I'll look into that. It's not that important because we have other items that'll do crushing as well. And this is a work in progress mod. Again, it's probably about halfway done. Some of the stuff in it, it's just, you know, not ready yet. But we'll play with what we can. Okay, so we want to look at the creating some new machines. We're going to create the loader first. All right, let's get that, the loader. and it's kind of like a bulldozer, except it has a shovel at the front of it. So wheels, transmission, the loader, bucket. So I need some hoppers. I think for some other things I need hoppers too. I'm going to get 2 of them. And then I'm going to get wheels. We'll need maybe like 4 wheels overall. And then engine, get a couple of those. Okay, transmission, we might need 3. Transmission, 3 of those. Okay, and that should do it. So let's see, the loader, did we make the bucket yet? No. Okay. So let's make the loader bucket. Like that. Okay. Capture that guy. All right. And then we should be able to make it. Engine, transmission, wheels. Yeah. Okay. So there's a new machine for us. I need to sleep real quick. Okay, got that guy. And again, it's pretty much like the bulldozer, but it'll be good for us to build our road, the holes for the road with. All right, so let's put that down, take a look at it. Let's go here. Yeah, so again, very cool model, branded. You got a little smokestack on it, engine in the back, got the shovel in the front, the scoop or whatever you call it, and the cage for the rider. So that's a pretty cool item. All right, and we'll use that to dig with. All right, then we're going to make 2 items to create the roads with. We're going to make a paver, okay, and the paver, we need to first make this paver screed, and then engine and transmission, and we do need a chest. So the paver screed, we should have the extra hopper for that. Let's get this guy going. Right, so there's the paver screed. And boom. And then we just need a chest. Okay, and we should be able to make it. All right, and so there's the paver. All right, let's go ahead in addition and make the roller. They kind of go hand in hand. So I need to make these roller wheels. So I actually need 2 of them, but it'll be fine. I'll just capture it and get the other one. Okay. So I can put up the blocks of iron now, I think. And we should have what we need for it as well. Cool. Looking ahead is good. So road roller, and then we have the paver. So let's put these guys down, take a look at them. Show our friend the chicken. This is a cool one. It's got kind of this, I guess that's a feed for the asphalt in it. It doesn't render in it, I don't think. The only thing about this guy is it outputs at the same level as it is. I don't really like that. I wish it would output a level below. So we actually have to dig a hole and then put it in the hole and go with that. And that can create some issues, but it actually outputs it here behind it. So there's that guy. And then let's look at the roller. And the roller has huge roller wheels on it. Very cool. And again, it'll take that asphalt and make it compress the asphalt, which will give you a speed boost, changes the color a bit, darkens it. But this is a cool item with the cage for the rider and the 2 big rollers on it. So road crew. All right, that's cool. Let's see how this guy's doing. I'm not sure how much fuel it uses. So we're out of fuel. So fuel didn't get it all the way through the stack. And we'll need quite a bit of that stuff. So I may just or dictionary it. I don't know. But I have so much corn, guys. It's just, but you know, a stack is not going to get us very far. So I'll probably hook this guy up to a distillation and fermenter and distiller and feed it fuel direct. And we'll let some asphalt process in the background. And then I may go ahead and either EMC that or use Ultimate Car, as I said before, whatever, to you know, make sure that we got plenty of the asphalt that we need. Because the idea is to build, not wait, a lot of times. All right, so that's cool. We got those items, which will definitely help us to get started on that. All right, so let's go ahead and then start to do our hole here. All right, and we're going to use this loader. I'm just going to like mark this position because again, we have to dig a hole, and it's going to get rid of this block right here. But I just wanted to use this to see our general distances. Actually, I'm going to go further back than this. So I'd rather go further because I can dig up the asphalt and stuff. You know, it's easier to do that than to dig the hole and just do a little bit of asphalt. And again, asphalt's something that I may give AMC and stuff like that as well, just so that we can keep this show on the road. All right, so I'm going to grab this guy and we're going to start right here. All right, so let's get our loader out. Okay, place him down. Okay, and then fuel. I do have more fuel in here. I'll put these two and let them fill up. Actually, I have quite a bit of fuel. I should have more corn in there. Let's give it some coal. Bam. Okay, and these should keep our... I'll probably make more of these fuel cans, but that'll keep those guys filled up. All right. So give it fuel and get on it. We don't want to knock out our dirt block. Okay, so this works with the control key. Okay, so we want to dig a bit. And then we want to drop into the hole. There we go. And then raise up. So use shift or space bar to raise up. And hopefully we don't fall into that hole. And then we just want to keep straight for the distance that we want to go. And I actually filled all this, so I'm digging it up again. But this one runs very smoothly. Chicken, I told you already. Alright, so we'll run to right there. Then I can lift it up with shift. And this one goes quite high as well, so I may be able to use it in cases where the controlled miner or continuous miner, you know, didn't work as well. Let's not do that. All right, let's go and get off of it. It's kind of slow. And grab that. Okay, so that's kind of the layout for our road right there. Now we'll get the paver and give it a try. Of course, I don't have the asphalt. I have a little bit, but not enough to do anything worth doing. Then I've also found that it's best to stop 5 at the end of this. That's how wide the paver is. So we actually want to put a block. Let's build in. 3, 4, 5. We really want to put a block in our way that we can't drive through. Doesn't matter, it's any kind of block, and that should help. Okay, so let's see what we're doing on asphalt. Let me see if this thing is getting fuel. Doesn't appear to. No. So it's not getting fuel from this particular setup. So that's the thing. I mean, not a huge deal, but I just feel like we're going, you know, obviously, like I said, that's work in progress. we're just going to be better off overall exploring other solutions or just giving this stuff EMC. So clay is 16. So let's make this 32, just for the heck of it. So let's see, we do yeah. So project E reload EMC. Okay, should be good. Yeah. So that guy's 32 now for each one. That's fair enough. All right, so asphalt. And then we'll probably do the blocks and stuff as well, just so we can do some cleanup in addition to that. But again, in work in progress mods, that's why having Project E is a good thing. So let's get out our paver. There. Okay. And rotate. Needs fuel. All right. Okay, looks good. Okay, so let's get off for right now, and let's make this whole 5 back so that we could start at the location we want to be. Again, if once we've EMC'd those blocks, it's not a big deal, but I want to do it by machine. You know, I just want the blocks just to do repairs and stuff like that. You know, if we screw stuff up, which we inevitably will. All right, so I'm gonna hop in there now. And we're gonna back up. And it should work. I didn't put in the asphalt yet. Okay. Yeah, you can see it lays down the asphalt. So we just need to keep straight. And it's a little jerky. Some of the machines are. See, it missed a spot right there. And you cannot go back. You cannot. So, you know, you're just going to kind of have to watch it. But I do need those asphalt blocks for repair. But yeah, it's jerky and it seems like it's at chunk boundaries. See, there's another one it missed. Where I ran out. But see, if I back up, I'll go on top of it. On top of that asphalt. And lay a row that I don't intend. So you got to watch it. Alright, that should stop us. Yeah, that worked great because then we couldn't go on top of it. So if you go on top, it lays at the same level. It'd be so much easier to use if it laid a level below itself. But it is what it is. All right, so we got it. Yeah, I'm happy with that for right now. We'll start our next road and, you know, head out. I'm not sure this is the exact distance and stuff that we want. So we'll need to go through and repair. This is, I'm pretty sure, like a chunk boundary. Let's look. Let's try to learn. No, it's in the middle, but it loaded some, you know, world gen loaded and caused it to glitch a little bit. But now we could take the roller. Okay, and the roller, so we basically fill this back in, get at our level. I'll use effortless building for that. This right back in. Okay, and then we will put down the roller. Just right here. Okay. Yeah. And get some more fuel. And because these don't keep their fuel, you know, then, like I said, I don't feel a bit bad about repairing to get fuel. Now this one's a little weird to see. You can't really see overhead that well. You can to line it up. but then you almost need to drive it like this. All right, and again, it has a tendency to miss spots, but let's give it a try. I need to. I'm gonna fill in these holes real quick up here, though. This one that way. So since I'm just going to really use it for repairing, I'm happy to make that 64. So I have to give it to myself. I'm not sure if let's test mining it first. I'm actually not sure what happens if I mine it. If I get the block back or what. Let's try that first. If it just breaks. Looks like it might break. I got it. Yeah. Okay. So I guess I could just go and lay down sections of asphalt and mine it. Again, it's really not a block that we'll use in production. But okay, let's go ahead then. We should be lined up. And I didn't fill in those areas. Let's do that and check out what we got. Yeah, so that's working fine. So we're lined up well. I am going to do EMC. I keep going back and forth. Kind of a dilemma, you know. You want to play a mod, but when a mod's not finished, then you can't necessarily. So all right, we'll do project E set EMC 64, and it's 64. It's the item that you're holding that it does it to. We just need to reload. Okay. Nice. So that should be 64 now. So learn it, and then we'll just get a stack to work with. But again, I want to try to use the machines as much as possible, because that's the point of this Let's Play. All right. So that was working well. Just keep going. And it'll disappear every once in a while. But that actually helps because you can see the road. All right, we need to clean this spot. Let's get off and fill this spot. Okay. I should have done it. Yep. So it looks like the whole thing doesn't have to pass, just maybe the front wheel. All right, so this gives us a little bit of speed boost. Not much, but a little. Let's see, yeah. So that's good. And then I can actually use some of the road markings. I would, if I was going to use a vanilla wool and stuff for road markings, then 9 would be better. But in Ultimate Car, they have markings. They act a little bit weird. But there is these middle line markings, long lines, inline, several of them, turns and stuff like that. But we have to have a painter to do it. A painter, which is not bad, white dye and a stick. I'll go ahead and try to create them, although we're near time. Let's see, white dye. Sticks I have maybe in a bag, but stack for a second. And that doesn't have EMC, so that's a thing we'll have to be aware of. There's the painter, it does. That guy. And or we're just painting and you cycle through them. Maybe that's the thing. Let's try. Maybe it'll only paint its blocks though. Middle line. Oh, you probably probably choose it first. Okay, so yeah, every other one, maybe more, I don't know. Check it out and see. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I did notice that off in a distance, like it seems to have like a seems to have like a short render distance or something. My tests. Let's see if we can see that effect. Yeah. So that's probably intentional because you know how highway lines do that. That might be intentional, but you can't really truly see it like if you're out of, you know, not very far away from it. But that's okay. It's pretty cool for a 5 wide. So guys, we got our row done. I'm going to go through and detail this a bit, clean out these areas. I just got it lit temporarily to keep mob traffic down. But I'll be chiseling some of this and, you know, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. This is Scott O'Mato, having a lot of fun with this mod. Again, like I said, work in progress. This is a chicken mugging for the camera, I guess. He's a narcissistic chicken. So take care, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.